channel. Welcome back, guys, to the last episode of Reflections of Living in South Korea. Today I have my goofy friend Tendo, who is the husband to the person in the last video, to Palesa. We are recording same questions, same vibe. I hope you like this video because this is the last one. This is cream of the crop. So the pressure is pressuring for you. Like ukwala sequence, you know. I am expecting. I'm joking, guys. This is my this is my friend Tendo. We are about to shoot this video. I already actually said that. Anyway, it's my own channel.
Say it 2 times. If you mean it, you're gonna say 2 times again.
Oh well. So this why I have extra faith in this video being.
Nah, I'm chill. I'm very vanilla. I'm very vanilla.
Mark show it. I'm not gonna say anything. Are you ready? Are you feeling better now after our small drama?
Nah, still nervous because like I went like the first time before Kingdom came.
Mm-hmm.
We were like getting into the groove of everything, you know. And so like now we like restart and be like okay, who's up? But yeah, your question.
You just when whatever comes to mind. Okay, things AirPods just connected to your phone.
Wow.
Okay, question 1. Oh yeah, I explained in the same video. I didn't bring my cards, so I'm going to be using the phone for the questions. Ready? 1.1.1. Why did you leave home? Kemang ako kubilin and come to SK.
Be like that one. Bless you.
I tried to hold it.
And I'm the goofy one.
We're not that crown.
Oh wow. But to answer you, what did make me move? More than anything, right? If I'm being honest, and this might sound like a generic answer, it was the money. Right? Because I had a job back home.
What was your job, by the way?
I was a business analyst. Right? So it's like, cool, IT, it's fun. Woo. And then like I started seeing like, you know what, I'm not happy in this role.
Yeah.
Let me see like different roles within the company. I'd hang out with like different people, get their perspective, like, that's fun. But then now it's like nobody was really willing to help me move into that role. Everybody was just telling like, oh no, you should try it, but okay, try it how? You know, it's easy for them to say do this, but then nobody's actually willing to like at least take you under their wing. It's not like I'm saying spoon feed me.
Yes.
But just guide me.
Like help you climb.
You know, yeah, I'll do everything. If I need help, I'll come to you. But like some just like, I don't know, not today, I'm busy.
Yes.
Got frustrated. Come on up, Alisa is living her best life in Korea.
Why you open Instagram?
Dude, not even Instagram. Like she'd be sending me pictures like, oh, this is what I did today. My friends and I went home just there like I'm looking at my bank account. I got paid last week, but I'm already stressed. I'm like, so my car's paid off, groceries, petrol. Okay, how much am I left with? That's all I knew. You know, and like everything was great, everything was fun, but then once I started seeing the type of opportunities that I could have here in Korea, like the whole traveling thing, I was like, no. Because what actually sold me even more was the fact that I'd always be complaining about my job. Like every week I'd find an issue like I want more. They'll take me seriously. I don't like this. And I think Balesa was also tired of hearing me like cry about it. It's like end of that.
Now your opportunity.
Come teach. I'm like, dog, I don't think I like kids.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't like teaching kids. That's what I thought. And she's like, nah, just try it out for 1 year. Has my perspective changed?
I mean, you hear? I mean,
Choppy job. Kids, you know.
And how long were you in that previous job before?
2 years. 2 years.
It's like, a long time to not be moving up.
Yeah, because like I'll try to go up, but then chop off my legs, and I'm like, so like that motivation as well
Yeah.
to like continue. I
You're
didn't
like
feel
already
it.
gatekeeper.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like yeah, when she went to Hong Kong, I was like, oh nice. Oh much be great.
When I was at Kaya
Yeah, stay happy, yeah. My gents, let's go out. And she was paying.
What's the Hong Kong versus
Yo, you know?
Yeah.
Because my life back home was usually like the same thing. Like once she left, we even made a joke that your friends are actually gonna start hanging out with you again. And I was like, yeah, that's actually true. I don't remember the last time I hung out with my friends
Yeah.
when she was in SA.
Mm.
And then I just started hanging out with them even more. It was great, right? But still, there was that whole thing of like, I miss my person. And then when she was like, look, if you're serious about this and you do want to come, there's an intake in August.
Wait, didn't you visit first?
Nah. I visited through pictures and videos.
And you visited and then you.
When I first got here in November,
Yes.
that was the first time my black ass got onto an aeroplane to come
Come here and you. Or am I changing the story
I think
of
so.
your videos?
I think you are thinking about another Tando who came to see his girlfriend in Palace. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Palesa, do you have something to confess?
Yeah, don't do that thing. Okay, let's focus.
Like for real, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Okay.
It
I
wasn't
thought you
me.
visited first and then you applied to come. Like you checked it out and then so you
That
just
was-
came.
I think we spoke about it in terms of I should come visit first.
Yeah.
But I was like,
So
fine. You know?
that's a big jump though.
I mean, yeah. Because like I said, I knew nothing about teaching. I thought teaching here would be,
everything.
you know, like how we were taught, Yamaka, Kinka register.
Homeroom teacher.
Yo, I must deal with these children. These children.
Beautiful bundles.
But she was like, nah, dog, I teach ABC. Like, ABC Anjan.
That's such a big thing.
What do you mean ABC? She's like, no, I teach them how to pronounce cat, like cat. She's like, yeah.
And there's third graders.
I still do 6th graders.
I was say, because 6th grade, when she was saying the months, we mean like spelling January, J-A.
Like, I've been in some very tricky schools, right? Where she'll be telling me about her 6th graders, like, say, they're so smart, they're so great. I'm like, there's some kind of defect, because
something is not. 1 + 1 is not.
There's something that's off here.
Were they just not motivated? Or?
It's like it differed from school to school. Like my travel schools, loved all my 6th graders. My first main school, yeah, yo.
I'm glad we've got people who have both experiences because then it's been
Yo.
roller coaster.
But like yeah,
Yeah.
in summary, money was the reason I wanted to come here. Seeing Palesa again was another one. Wanting to live the life that I know I deserved. That Palesa was showing me through
That is capable.
videos. I was like, there's no way my South African salary is gonna afford me all of this. You know, so I was like, nah, as much as this is an unknown, let me go for it. Because like there were many people who were like, nah, don't do it. Yeah, this and this and this.
After they saw Palesa go.
Yeah. It's like I'm the type of person I keep everything to myself.
Okay.
Right? So I wouldn't be like posting the same videos like she'd be posting whatever.
Okay,
So like
okay.
these are people in my life.
Yeah.
Right? Some family members, some acquaintances who think they have an opinion in my life. And they'll be like, no, don't go. When the money started coming in, yeah man, I need some help. Where is?
It'd be like that.
I'm there like, oh,
This
okay,
you?
okay. How much you need? I am 10,000. Bam.
And you have 10 now. I was like, okay, maybe we're not the same.
No. But like, yeah, that's about it. That's about it.
It's good enough because Got you here, didn't it?
Hey, now I can't.
My favorite question. What has been your worst experience as a teacher and your most memorable? Because, Tendo has had all experiences. Like, I remember I used to post like something happy or maybe joyful about my school. I comment there on some either can't relate
No,
or
I really couldn't. It's like with a lot of these other teachers I see that on Instagram, it's like, oh, my student gave me this.
you
Like,
just say like,
now bumper for call. Like that time, do you know what I did to plan this game for you? Do you know how many times I downloaded?
like they will never know what it's like behind
bro.
the scenes.
So, whenever like I'd see other teachers getting these great things, I'd also be like, oh, why am I the problem?
I know that feeling.
You know?
Yeah.
Because then I think about like, nah, maybe I don't open up to my students like that because I give okay to one as well. It's like, oh, you'll bleep me out. Like, I can't help it. I cuss a lot.
Oh no, I've never bleeped in my own.
Bleep me.
Nah, I don't bleep myself.
So whenever this would happen, I'd be like, maybe it's me. Right? Maybe I'm too hard. Maybe I don't build a rapport with them or whatever. But then like, guys, I'm not gonna fake it. If my students talk to me, cool, I'll engage with you. I am that type of person. Like, okay, you guys know me sharp. I can be loud, I can be goofy, but if I don't know you, I am quiet. Like I'm just like creepy guy in the corner.
I give what you.
Exactly.
I'm an energy person.
Exactly, because you see, like now my current main school, my sixth graders or my previous sixth graders, they were okay, but they were too mellow.
Okay.
So the energy they gave me was the same energy I give back. So we were just here.
Yes.
You know, I didn't hate them. I didn't like them too much. We were just okay. I'd see them. Oh, hey. Outside the classroom, that's where they're happy seeing you. Like, I needed this 40 minutes ago in the class. Not 3 hours later after school. But like, they'll be so polite, so sweet.
Yeah.
But when I see my first graders or fourth or third, the energy, the moment I walk in, they're like, damn man, it's only 9 o'clock. But I love it.
Yeah.
You know, you love it. So, I'm going off tangent again.
Like it's worse. Even I forget now who question the real guy.
Now I remember.
Okay.
So,
yes.
Worst. I could write a book about this. Because
man.
2019 all the way to 2021, I was in one main school. And I think like the kids got used to me, which is fine.
Okay.
But there was 2021, that year specifically, there was not a week I did not complain about 2 students.
I think I know this one.
And you know what's annoying? I still remember these kids' names. I remember their faces. And my thing is, I used to tell Palisa this. I remember like I mentioned it to you.
Yeah.
Told Sim every time Sim would like hit me up like, hey Tama, how's that kid that you told me about? There's a new story about it now. Right? Because both of them, they were like so rude. And I thought it was maybe it's English. Sixth grade.
Okay.
Right? But nah, the whole school.
Okay.
All the teachers didn't like them.
Oh.
Right? And
they're not doing anything about it.
It's like, I'll tell you a story about that. So with these kids, one of them, at least like with one, I think he had ADD.
ADHD.
Yeah, nah, you're late. If he didn't take his meds, he would be hyper. He would
definitely.
He'd be a pain. So whenever he took his pills and like he's answering questions, the whole class is like, highway, nah.
This you?
Highway, nah. What is
That's
this?
Interesting.
You know, so I knew every time he acted up, he was off his meds.
Okay.
Bencha high hair. Yo. Yo. Like I could not. I really tried to be positive and everything, but
I felt a positivity.
like you just get drained.
Yeah.
You know, because like you're there, like I want to teach. I'm enjoying teaching. I want to give you my all. But then some kids can be like so rude, and I'll never shout. I just don't give you the stamps. I don't give you rewards. You won't participate in the game.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, if you want to work, fine. Don't work, but keep quiet.
You're the same as me.
Look,
I don't do much. Like
I'm not gonna force you because now my peace of mind is gonna get
Yes.
sacrificed. So whenever they would like act up or whatever, I'm like, listen, I'll even like type it on Papa, like, look, you don't like English. It's fine. Sleep.
Mm.
What I really wanted to type was like, you don't like English. Ako nga yun. And then
I thought you were gonna be like, get out of my class.
no. So just be there like, listen, I know you don't like English. It's okay. Sleep. But please stop talking. They'll be there like, sleep? Like, yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah. Slept.
Oh, but at least they slept because I'm like,
Slept.
they
you know?
didn't continue talking. Because you know when sometimes you get those rude ones that want to show you how dude.
Yeah, like, look, I had those ones. Okay, he's number 3. Now that I just thought of him now. What was his name? Okay, I remember it too. So it's number 2, it's 3. But these 2, they were like the OGs, right? Since the 4th grade, I knew them.
Yeah.
And I knew how to handle them, right? So grade 4, they tried me, they failed.
Yeah.
Grade 5, they tried me, they failed. Grade 6, they had a different homeroom teacher who was too soft than them. They tried me. Because they tried the homeroom teacher and they succeeded,
And
they were like, nobody can teach us now. Because they would always be like throwing things at the homeroom teacher, hitting her with papers, back talking. Like
6th grade was
6th
the time.
grade. You know, like when I have to even step in and then like I'm there like, what am I even gonna say in English to you? But that time I'm like,
yeah.
I can't be too hard on you because you're gonna tell your parents and then I
Yeah.
need this. Yes, I'm standing up. Like I always just come in the middle and be like, just leave. Just like leave. Like stop it. And like there, he'll be saying things in Korean. And like I wanna shout you know, like I want to, but then I'm just there like nah, stop it. Stop it.
The job.
Yeah, I'm like no, stop it. Then I'll type like, do you talk to your mother like this? And then if you'd be there, no. Why are you talking to her like this?
Whoa, that's a nice question.
You know, and then you just be like quiet. I'm like, nah, stop it. Because once you actually put your foot down, that's when they actually like relax. But with them, they'll be okay for a week.
Yeah.
And then start again. So this time I was like, nah,
Okay.
let me go talk to the soccer coach.
Okay.
Spoke to him. He was like, name. Oh, my name is Teno Teacher. No.
It's not about you.
Boys, naughty boys, who are they? Like, this and this. Like, I said, leave it to me. They were quiet for a whole month.
Okay, soccer coach.
They were quiet for a whole month because they play soccer. They play soccer.
That was smart.
So I was like, you know what? Even I'm afraid of the soccer coach. And I don't know why.
That's a smart
So
move.
I hit him up. He did the dirty job for me. And they were quiet for a month. And then he was like, listen, if they ever do it again, just tell me. So now in my class, whenever they started again, I'm going to tell your soccer coach.
There goes your career. It's like you tell them,
I would see them now, Baso, still. So that's how I conquered them. But yeah,
Look at you.
those kids gave me hell. My best moment as a teacher, 6th grade, surprisingly, same school.
Same school,
Same
different
school.
class.
Same class, right? But you know, like you have the naughty kids,
Yeah,
but you also have
the great ones.
oh man, the ones like your mini code teachers. Where you're like, why not? My
The
God.
class is going to be great with you here.
Dude, because
Oh,
I think we all have favorites,
okay.
and I will always rig the games to make sure my favorite win. I have to. Like you have to get a stamp. You have to get something from me. Or even like when I'm choosing numbers, I'd be there like give me need or watching the roulette wheel go.
Yeah. It must get your student.
11, 10. Damn it. And like 10 would be a kid I don't really get along with. And then he's there. It's me. And they're like, man, okay. What's the answer? Answer. Oh, even the class is like, what did you write down? They said, yeah, like,
Exactly.
and then I'm like, I have to skip you. It's like, no, please. I'm like, okay, tell me the answer. Guys, now he's asking, like, teacher, skip.
Wasting time.
Skip. Because they know every time your number gets called up, you get a reward. So, like, they don't want to help each other. They don't want to help
But
each
thing
other.
about the kids here,
Yo,
each man for themselves.
dude,
They don't play.
super competitive, right? So,
Yeah.
they're like, teacher, skip. I'm like, no, help him.
But who's the
No.
reward?
So I was like, dude, you have to give me an answer. Like, anything.
Something about anything just makes them even more. You just send them straight into an anxiety attack.
Exactly. So that's when he was like, teacher, skip. So he said, so yeah, for me, one of the best things was on their graduation, they were putting like little pins on.
Yeah.
So like the teachers were like pinning them. So one of my students, my favorite since he was in grade 4, he's telling the others like, no. I want to tell the teacher to do it. And they're like, bro, I'm coming.
That's so cute.
Yo, he's there like, teacher, please. I'm like, boy,
In the wings in color.
please be sweet. Like, and
Man.
funny thing about this kid, he used to beat up the 2 bullies
Okay.
that I didn't like. The 2 students who gave me hell, I'd always see them, but like, like those little ice packs. Body to more pink cheeks. Yeah, and he has his here around his neck, but with a smile on his face, just there. I'm like,
The school is nice, like the behind the scenes of the
Dude.
drama was deep.
at the fights, nah, and I'd be like, why were you fighting? This one talk a lot. So he pushed me, I push, hit. Then like, so who's the winner? Like he'd be so happy with a smile and say like he's the
Yeah.
winner. I look at the other 2. I'm like, I get.
That all of this happened in elementary. I haven't taught elementary in so long. But you forget how they actually do fight, even in the class, outside.
Yo, the in class fights, the way, I don't know about yours, but mine always started dumb. It'll always be over a game. Right?
Games are laced. There's something that makes the kids go, yeah,
So those
definitely
days-
same reason.
Yeah! Yeah! I'm just there like, yo, man, relax. It's just
Right
a game.
until high school,
It's
yes.
just a game.
Games here, Ngare, we are coming for these souls. No.
Dude. It's
Oh,
epic. It's
man. But
epic.
I'm glad you had a nice moment like that. That's a very
Oh yeah,
special
like I'll
moment.
never forget. Like till this day, I know his name, his surname, what it looks like. If I bump into him again,
Yeah.
I can recognize.
Cute. Because even I only have 5 special moments and I remember them because that's all I've ever had. But Sim is a type of grand box creating the card, the
Dude,
people
again.
posed. And I'm just like, is it me? Am I the problem? And I've accepted always again. It's okay. Now I appreciate those who appreciate me. And I had those nice moments. It's okay.
Exactly.
Mahabana.
I know, because even like now, before the year ended, my 3rd graders in my current school, in this one class, they just all wrote cards. Like six of them just wrote cards. Like, thank you for being my teacher. I like English because of you. This is whoever. I'm like, oh, you were so cute. Then the teacher's like, I didn't tell them to do this. I'm like, what?
Oh, that's so
Dude,
nice.
like, I'm a grown man. I almost cried in front of these
Oh,
kids.
did you cry?
Yo, I'm just there, like, for me.
So they thought about it and they were
Yeah,
like,
for
tender
me,
teacher.
gave me like coffee. You know, like those coffees that we buy from the CUs?
Yeah.
The ones like in the fridges,
Okay.
the cold ones. What was it? There was a vanilla latte or whatever, but like top shelf. And they're like, you made your mama buy me this? Girl!
Man.
And I'm just there like, oh shame.
Like, with the mama, This
for my
is
teacher.
for a specific teacher.
I was like, yo, that melted me.
Man. Okay.
That melted me. Like these kids, there's naughty ones who
Yeah.
will really get under your skin, but the sweet kids,
Will also
they make this
straight to
go
the
wrong.
heart.
Yo.
Straight, they come for the heart. Man, I think maybe high school just drained the rest of me. These small things only happen in elementary.
Exactly.
Because the big ones, that's a different
They don't
story.
count them anymore.
Ah. Oh, let me hear what you're gonna say for this one. The third question. Your favorite memory with Sim. This one is for Sim. It's a dedication for Sim.
It's really hard to pick one exact moment,
Yeah.
right? Because I was rattling. Well, this was just like in my brain. Even like when I was listening to you guys be talking, I'm like, oh, this sounds nice. Yeah. No. But then I'm there like, yeah, man. I can answer all these ones, but I can't pick the specific moment because there've been so many,
Yeah.
right? And I think that the very first one when you guys rocked up, for me, it's like, cool. I'd been in Korea for December, January, February, March. I came in March, right?
Yes.
4 months. I was the only black person that I saw in Zogipo. I was the only black person that I saw, right? And then I don't even know how I heard about you guys.
From Balesa, probably.
Probably, but like I don't even know how she heard about you guys. But then
Space very forward.
yeah,
It definitely
yeah,
probably
it's him.
DM'd.
Nah. It's definitely him. It's definitely him. And then she was like, "Oh, I found you some
I
friends."
remember the story.
I'm like, "What? You found me some friends? What the fuck you mean you found me some friends?" She's like, "Nah."
Oh, guys.
And like she showed me the message, like, "Oh no, it's a trio of cousins. They're all coming to Jeju, except for one." They're like, I'm like, why? It's like I'm asking now what
Yeah.
insane.
Intake.
And then it's like, nah, two are gonna be coming here to Jeju. And one,
In your city.
so you go at the other house. And they're like, damn it. Why not this place? Like, again, I'm the only dark here. Well, I know there was someone else, but we didn't really like talk. And so I'm just there chilling. I'm like, okay, another black dude. Cool. Like I said, for me, it's hard for me to make friends. For me to call you my friend, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
Right? I can be cool with all other people. But if I don't say like, nah, this is my friend, but you're just somebody that I know.
You're acquainted.
Exactly. Like I can rock with you, but like I even told Sim this. Everybody else might kill me, but that's easy.
Good.
I even
This is a
told
win
him
for
like,
Sim.
bro, if you're not there, I'm not going.
Oh, he told me this.
Like you are. I even told him like you are literally the glue in all our social circles. Like I'm cool with everybody. But if you're not there, God.
Give me zero.
God. Because like we get along like a house on fire, right? I mean,
because I can read Dakalan Lily makes perfect
I would say
sense.
that, right? Because
Yeah.
I was like thinking most of our memories is alcohol, and I for the life of me, I remember what happens before, or during the drinking and after. We always hit each other up the next morning. Hey, Tama, how are you feeling? Like, hey, I'm also dying. You know, because now I was also thinking, I realized he's actually been aware or been a part of some of my biggest milestones in Korea.
Hey! He always be big for this.
So when like my first solo trip in Korea, he was there, him and Spim. I don't know.
The barbershop video?
Yeah, I don't even know how we all ended up being on mainland. I really tried thinking about it, but in my mind I was like, gents, I'm heading up a solo trip. Wish me luck. Then they were like, Dama, we let's all just link up. I was like, okay. Because I had booked everything, I was ready, everything was paid. And Spears like, nah, screw that. We'll book at a nice place. We didn't book at a nice place.
I was about to say, who said nice place? Not Spare. Anyone else can book. If Spare is in charge of accommodation, run.
Oh man.
Run.
That was hilarious because he's like, nah, don't worry guys. I know this. And convenience, he was right. It was close to everything.
But
Hey, it's like the three of us on bunk beds.
yes, it's
Like,
better at the same
like we're
time.
chilling on bunk beds. I'm there like, I'm too old to be on a freaking bunk bed. Right?
Can't
So
trust him.
it was hilarious, but because I was with them, I was super comfortable.
Nice.
I really it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Right. So it was that when I went to even like the same day, I think. That's when I started telling them like, Carl, I'm thinking about doing this. You know, I want to propose marriage, but I'm not sure how to go about it. Sharp, they weren't in relationships. But they were just giving me advice about the whole Lobola thing because I'm not so really clued up about it.
Yeah.
Mostly because of obviously Kimozulu, right? And Palesa identifies as Muslim as well. So like I don't know how to navigate that world.
Yeah.
So I was just asking, so I get it.
So
Real talk, ne? What do you people do? Like when you guys have negotiations, what goes down? Like what is expected? And they just gave me the lowdown. Like, nah, expect this, you know? This might happen, that might happen.
These are the people you went to, and they actually did a good job.
Oh yeah, like look, we can be clowns. As guys,
Yeah.
we can be clowns. But I've also noticed like we can also drop gems when it is needed.
That's true.
Right. Even when I got married, we were all together again.
Oh, cutie.
You know, so like even both of them actually, they went from being friends
Yeah.
to people that I can consider my brothers. Right? So it's hard for me to literally pick one moment.
Yeah.
Because every little moment, no matter what we're doing, it was always a vibe. Right? Like the first night, I almost killed him with alcohol.
I can't even use those videos. I still send them like once in a while. Like,
yo,
get a video. I can't even use this video.
I baptized him in alcohol that day.
No, you tried to kill us.
Hey,
like,
Mama same.
Hey!
You know, when we went like that barbershop video, both him and I almost died because Pay was baptizing us with alcohol now. Like it was just a movie where whenever we link up, we're always laughing. We're always there's always something. Because even like now when we're all together on New Year's Eve, you guys were working in front of us. We're like behind you. So like we're just like being guys talking shit, slag. So Sam always does this. And I don't know if he realizes this, right? So whenever like he's also a bit drunk, you bump into him. If somebody just bumps into him, like he mean mugs this dude. And like I'm chilling and I should be the first one to be like, nah, let it go. But because I'm also drunk, I'm also like,
not your mean mugging in Korea.
okay.
Interesting.
What's going on? And then like always, I just put my arm around like, alright, relax. And then like we start laughing, and then even he turns around.
I can't wait to tease him.
I'm like, dude, how did you go from mean mug? And then I'm just like, alright, man, Meg, that's how I feel. And like we just go back to laughing. Like it's always a good time. Even then, like we would talk about it and be like, most times unfair. That's a high next. I mean, I don't want to get deported. I'm like,
so why were you in the first place?
No,
it happens. His muscles and
no, it happens like even like I think he's also like caught me. Like you bump into somebody, and for me, bump into me, cool, but apologize.
Okay.
So like that's what that's what he's usually waiting for. The whole even the other dude, it's like, oh.
I'm like, apologize, we're not Korean.
You know what I'm saying? So even when somebody bumps into me, if I'm drunk and like you bump into me, like,
yeah,
I'm gonna turn with another face, be like, I know you did not just. And like he's there like, relax.
And then you guys relax.
I'm so pose and they're like, hey. And like I'll bring it up the whole night, be like, I'm trying. Like I'll find this person every time he passes. Nah, like I'm a dog. Are you still there? I'm like, dude, he pushed me.
You didn't get your apology.
it hurts. It hurts. So yeah, man, there's just too many memories for me to just pick out one. But all of them,
Yeah.
all the milestones, all the vital points in my life and career, it's been there. And I only realized that today. I was like, damn. Because it also explains why, like, when I found out, like, because I thought all three of you guys are leaving. Right? And I was like, damn, I feel wrong. Yeah, nah. And then, like, I Spirit's like, no, I'm not leaving now. I'm gonna leave next time. Like, I failed. But
You almost.
I'm there, like, man.
Just like that.
It's Jeju, it's right here. Spirit can understand it's fun. I'll still be bummed.
Literally in Japan,
You know, I'll still be bummed if he left. But then it's like, damn, I can't just be like, yo, where you at? Let's link up now. Right? I'd have to like plan in advance.
But at least you can plan.
Exactly. So like with Sim, I even told him it was yesterday, we were talking. I'm like, when you leave next week, do you realize I'm gonna have to learn Korean? Because that's the only time I can go to Korean barbecues. I need to make Korean friends now.
Oh man.
Right? So it's very hard for me to just call anybody my friend.
Yeah.
So like every small part, big part, homeboy's been there.
And I need to actually cut this specific take because by the time it's gonna take forever for me to upload, I'm gonna send this, and he owes me for the rest of his life for this.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like I built a lifelong friendship with like all you guys. You know, like even if you all are done with this whole teaching fiasco, all in SA, I think I was even talking to Palace and be like, I might even hit up a trip to KZN, see what's up to the boys.
I don't really die.
I'm like, I mean, I know, like, I always talk a lot about these type of things, but why not? You know, so like,
I'm so happy
homeboy is like, he's a real genuine friend. You know, like, even like when we're talking, I don't feel like you judge me or whatever. Like saying, you'll tell me, Entanga, this is what's going on. I did this. Like, we'd be laughing, and I'd be like, it happened to me too. Like, bro, I don't even know how I just opened up to him the first time. I was he started this like, please help me. I blocked the toilet in my school. I'm like, dog, relax. Do nothing, just walk away. He's like, why? Don't know. It's me like, dog, I've done this 3 times. I've also been there. My dog, if I'm exposing you, I apologize.
Right under a moving.
No, like we've all done it. Let's be honest, we've all done it. You've done it too. We've all done it. The Korean plumbing system cannot handle true Africans. Right, so
you find that video.
It is hilarious because like I would hit him up, be like, I did it again. It's like, nah, mom, Tando, dog, don't tell me you did it again. It's like, bro, and it's a different school. And then I'm like, I think they know it's me. Like I panicked. He's like, hey, dude, go call the janitor again. I'm like, Janet, it's at a middle school. I can at least blame it on them. Be like, and say like, nah, it's one of the kids. When it happened at elementary school, it's like, there's no way this is And like, that's what he said to me. He's like, I don't know it's you. They don't know it's you. I'm like, ish, go confess. I'm like, I'm fool. So we've had some very funny moments over some dumb things.
Oh, man.
I'm
really glad I got this. I feel like, like I would have done this.
Look,
for Susie, man.
Honestly, homeboy is. I could have asked for a better friend, to be honest.
And I'm doing this on my channel. Nah, I haven't asked anybody. Keep busy. I'm just saying, so I'm like, must be nice. Hey, must be nice.
Ask them separately, then edit.
So, editing whose channel?
You chose to be a YouTuber. This is the life.
Cut.
This is the life, man.
Okay, next time. Oh man, it was really nice.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on to the 4th question. Mm-hmm. You briefly passed on it. How did you go about the Lobola negotiations while in South Korea?
Oh man, that was
like there were so many questions.
I was hectic, right? Because like Oh, I consulted with uncles who like my uncles are like roughly my age. Okay, my
Okay.
uncle, simply one, and then my cousins. All three of them recently got married around about the
Okay.
same time.
Okay.
So like they did the whole negotiations type of thing. I asked like, guys, how much should I budget? They're like, okay, boy, have X amount, but also have Y and Z on standby. I'm like, why? It's like, dog, just because this is the amount that you agreed to, the families might want more.
Yeah.
I also always have be covered.
Mm,
And thank God I listened. Thank God I
Oh,
listened.
nice.
And like I said, I linked up when we went to Seoul together. Umne was also there.
Yes.
So
Got all those Zulu boys.
yeah, like I was literally talking to all three, like trying to like get insight. Like Umne was so excited on my behalf, so he's the one going through the negotiations again, right? And like he was also super helpful because it was his story that gave me the jump. Because even Pay was like, "Ben, I don't wanna lie to you. This is as far as I know.
Yeah.
It's possible to do in Korea."
Look, plug. I didn't even know all of those.
And even how it all worked out that he was there that weekend. Like I didn't tell his Pay this is my plans until we were at the restaurant. Turns out his Pay forced me to come out. Because he's always saying like, you never want to come out.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right, so that day he forced him out and it worked out in my favor.
It's meant to be.
Exactly, right? So I asked him like, oh, how did you do the whole negotiations? Were you here in Korea? Did you go home? He's like, Tanga, it's possible. It's possible. They don't even need you guys.
Big
there.
jump. Yeah.
Right. They're like,
they actually technically don't.
They don't, right? Even like with her, he was like, what they did on his side, they used his wife's photos. They took photos. His uncle had to choose.
Big.
Yeah. And that's what, when I told Palisa the same thing, like after I told her, like, look, this is, now I'm jumping. But when I told her, like,
your story.
I want to get married and I want to send a letter to your parents. She was stunned. She's like, oh, what do you mean? Like, because I joke around a lot. And I think when I actually told her this, she was like, full of shit.
Yeah.
And I think I was sober. Yeah, I was sober.
The thought, let me think about it.
Because I remember it was on a Sunday. So I was going to work the next day, so I was definitely sober. So there's that whole thing of when I told her about it, she was in disbelief. But she also had so many questions of like, yeah, but how are we gonna do this because of COVID and this and this and this? I was like, nah, relax. I spoke to Sim's pen, like one explain what he went through, and it was actually a very smooth type of thing. Because my dad typed up the letter. My uncle, his little brother, dropped it off. Right? They gave us a date eventually. Like it took a long time to actually get the date. But like I was like, both of us were like, ask your mom.
And did you ask her mom?
Nah, I think she did, but then it's like, nah, relax. But like every day I wanted to be like, yeah, man. What's the thing? Like, yeah, man. Like I was, it was excitement, it was nerves, and when we finally got date,
how long did it take?
I sent out the letter in February. No, March. February, because I told him February that this is what I want to do. Because 2 weeks after I met up with everybody in Seoul, that's when I told. Because I also wanted to like really think about it. Like, okay, are you sure you're ready for marriage? Spoke to my uncles. They also asked me like, are you sure? Like, yeah. Is she pregnant? No. It's not that. Like, because I think for them, I'm the youngest one.
Okay.
Of, I guess, the working class.
Okay.
Around my cousins and my uncle. I'm the youngest one. And there was that whole thing of like, are you sure about this? I was like, yeah. Is she pregnant? No. And then my other cousin asked me the same thing. You can tell me anything. I'm like, yeah.
She's pregnant.
I'm like, guys, like, It's like, no, like, I legit just love this girl and I want to spend the rest of my life with her. And they're like, I can. If you're really sure, go for it.
Yeah.
Spoke to my dad as well. He was super proud. He's there, like, hey man, I'm really proud of you. You're growing.
Cute.
I'm just there, hey, Tama, you know.
It's duties.
You know, top dog, right? And I use humor a lot to like deflect from my real feelings. Or emotions, because I don't like being vulnerable, right? I think the only person I'm ever vulnerable with, Malice.
Yeah.
Right? And she knows the shy me, she knows the quiet me, she knows the goofy, the annoying me. She knows every little part of me, and she still accepted me as I was. So I was like, you know what? If you can accept all this crazy,
This is it.
you know, all this unstableness, you know, instability, and she was like, nah, I want to get married to you too. It's like, okay. Did everything in Feb, got a date for April? Yeah, 17th of April. That's when everything went down.
So
Right.
a month, almost a full month of just waiting.
Hey, it was the longest 3 years of my life.
Rightfully.
It was the longest 3 years of my life, right? Because I think we were also like pressing him on like, yo, give us a date. Or like a sooner date, like an early date. And then I remember her parents thought that she was pregnant. That's why they thought that's why we wanted date like now. And I will also tell them she's not pregnant.
Relax.
Relax, there's no baby. So it was very seamless? Seamless. I'm an English teacher, but hey, man. So it was, everything went off without a hitch. 17th, everybody linked up. For us, it was at 6 p.m. So like we were awake at 6 a.m.
I'm like PM.
Yeah, we woke up at 6 a.m. excited, nervous. We could not sleep anymore.
Oh, guys.
It was just a whole bunch of emotions. We're counting. I'm there like, nah, relax. There's 4 more hours. Like, And then I think it began about 10?
Yeah.
No. 10, 11. South African time. We're saying.
Yeah.
We are chilling. I'm taking calls. I'm going outside. I'm talking to my dad. It's like, hey, man, they want this much. Is this okay? It's like, yeah, it's fine. Calls again. Like, hey, they changed their minds. They want this much now. Is this okay? Like, yeah, man, just pay what they want, my man.
Yeah.
Just pay what they want. I don't care. You know? And then finally, final amount, he's like, listen, we've agreed on this. Are you okay with this? I'm like, yeah, I told you. He's like, yeah, I know. But as your father, I just want to make sure you're happy with this. If you want us to
Negotiate.
come back another day, it's fine, because you think it's high. It's okay. I'm like, nah, dog. Like,
Do it.
even if it was 1 meter, if I have 1 meter,
Guys.
right? So it was stressful in the sense of I hope the families get along.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. But overall, it was super exciting. You know, so like if you about nyala guys, nyalang too. Nyalang.
To my bros, piss.
Nyalang guys, you know.
Tendo has done it.
Yeah.
Pressure is pressuring.
Because again, if I didn't move to Korea, I don't think I would have had the funds.
Oh yeah.
That's another thing where I was like, okay, shout out to Korea. Because the amount that I could afford, I basically saved up for like what, 2-3 months. And it's like, it's all about sacrifices that you make.
Yeah.
I just took my savings and let's say combine it with this. I'm like, okay, guys.
Here's my money. You're not even worried because you'll just work again.
Yeah, it's
Save
like,
it up
it
again.
is what it is. And like, whoever wants to make the jump, do it.
Please, after this video, I want the next person to be like, we've got news to tell you. Ah, man, that's my favorite. They even have a whole video. I'm still gonna post that video link there. It's a separate video, ne?
We did the proposal, we did the negotiations. There was the
And the
wedding ceremony, official ceremony. Not the party.
Hey, videos. Okay. Get that. And I get that. Link.
Just link the channel.
I'll do that. Skin, we're almost done. We're up to our last piece, second last, basically.
Oh,
Your
okay.
happiest day or happiest memory in Korea.
Correct. I think the correct answer is to say my wedding day. Right? Like it's up there.
Okay.
Right? But if I think about me, just me without, okay, I can't, because every day it's her. It's like every memory I have, Alice is there, which is
Lovely.
cool, man. But I
Right?
think for me, one of the happiest or the greatest memories I have besides my wedding, I know she's listening,
She's gonna watch the video.
and I know she's listening. The happiest, just to clarify,
Mhm.
we went to Osai. That's number one.
Okay.
That's number one. But if there was a gun to my head and they said, don't choose that one, I'd say the first time I actually got here and wow, first time I drank soju. That's one of my happiest memories. Kinyatit.
Okay.
Kinyatit.
I was not ready for this.
No, it's like, you know, everybody thinks, oh no, you got drunk, bad time.
Yeah.
Nah.
Actually, yeah.
I remember that night we went to Norebang, was Palesa, America, and I. We were in Busan. And she still shows me the videos till this day of me screaming into the microphone, like you saw on New Year's. Right?
Like you're supposed to.
But yeah, then I thought I was doing the things. But hey man, it sounded like
Soju was doing
it sounded like
something.
three cats were being killed and an elephant just fell somewhere.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a mess.
Combination.
But for me, it was like I'm outside of South Africa for the first time.
Aww.
I just got on a plane for the first time at 23, 24.
Mm.
And I was like, I'm judging myself. I'm like, I'm done. Couldn't even take a flight to Cape Town. Come on.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm glad my first airplane experience was an international flight.
Yes.
Right? Because,
Levels.
dude,
Levels.
right? Even when we went to, because I got here in November.
Yeah.
December, Jan, holiday already.
Nice.
We went to Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore. I'm like, I just got on a plane like 2 months ago, man.
Skape Bonyakori.
Who is this guy?
Yeah. That's you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where like,
Oh man.
I have never really understood why people travel until I started traveling. So I'm always excited about traveling. Like we can go anywhere as long as
Yeah, good.
I can say, hey chief, look at my
Yeah.
passport. Pega boy. When I pull up, it won't pass.
Can you
Alright.
imagine you as a grandparent now? So once bana balona ang mom.
Get a ball. 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 Onde ka Pitor when? Pitor. What's that place? That man-made beach.
Sunset.
In Pretoria. There's one, I think it's at the, let me
I've
not
heard
say,
about it.
let me
but
not
never
say
been.
names, but like, yeah, that one. Yo, Mota, I've been here. Been here, like, oh yeah. I've been
Cute.
in the Philippines. I've been in Thailand. I've been everywhere. Like,
This is me drinking soju ko kai kai. This is me as
I've done the movie, we've heard the story before. At Natawa.
You'll hear it again.
Kamla. You know, so honestly, like traveling has, I think once you start traveling, you start appreciating other
Yes.
cultures even more. You start appreciating your own country, even though
Yeah.
it's taking, you know.
Mm.
But even like now, would I want to go back home? Yes, 1,000%. Home is home.
Yeah.
Do I want to? I enjoy electricity. That's my final answer.
Electricity is killing. It's
Hey.
killing us. Yari hurt
Hey.
is stressing. Tiagoa, we are down bad.
Yeah,
as a
so
country.
those things,
Yeah.
once you're out of the country, go home, yeah, visit.
Yeah.
You know, if you can find a way to live abroad and do anything, it doesn't have to be teaching.
Yeah. Do it.
Do it.
Go for it.
Like travel. Like
Mm.
I can be stressed out, but once we start traveling, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, traveling is one of my happiest moments after my wedding day.
Thank you. We got it. Scheme. And now we are closing.
Yes, sir.
Some simple tips and advice. I don't know why I chose high school. I think it was I taught high school for the longest. So my closing one was any tips that you'd share to current, new coming, the ones who have already arrived, ESL high school teachers
Okay.
in Korea.
So for me, I've only taught at a high school for like 1 semester. Right?
Oh yeah.
1 semester. Like I've taught at all of them. Middle school, elementary, high school. So I got a taste of everything.
Okay.
Right? So, because I think Olunga,
1 semester.
yeah,
Maybe I'm thinking of Lunga.
Olunga has been at high schools a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And I remember telling him about my high school where he was like, I can't relate to your problems. They threw you to the dogs. You know, because I went to basically like the lowest level.
The industrial school?
Yeah, but like when I buy that's like
I one of my schools last year.
crumbs, right? But the kids who want to learn, amazing. The ones who don't want to learn, sharp, they sleep
I had
in the
zero.
school. So if you get a high school and like this is your first time teaching, you might get a good one where like the students are very active or they want to engage with you.
Yeah.
Or you might get one where almost for fair, you know what I mean? And don't take it personally. Don't take anything these kids do personally.
A lot of people need that advice,
You
guys.
know, like I'm the last person to speak.
So
'Cause
true.
I take everything. But
You get to a point where you don't.
yeah, so like now I'm at a point where I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
This is how you feel about me.
That's a new problem.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get mad. You don't wanna listen? Shout. I'm not gonna shout. I'm not gonna scream at you. You know, don't take everything for its face value.
Yeah.
You know, some students want to learn. Focus on them.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that don't want to learn, don't neglect them, but try to give them tips on how to improve their English. Because what I've noticed, the ones that actually are super disruptive, they don't understand.
Yes.
So they feel left out. So for them, their response is,
Let's disrupt the class.
let me F everything up for everybody. And once, don't compare yourself to other teachers, bro. Please.
Top of the top, please. Yes.
Don't do that. Yo, you will hurt yourself.
Proper advices.
You will hurt yourself, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are born to be teachers. Some of us are born to chase that money. We're here for no. You know.
Fair.
You know, and the ones that I hear because they love teaching, they go above and beyond. They give 110%. Nothing can offer 70.
And it shows.
Right?
Yeah.
But don't compare yourself to other teachers. Do what you are comfortable with and what you are good at. That way you are happy, you have peace, and you will actually enjoy teaching even more. High school students, hey, they love
They're
cuddling.
special.
Hey, they love cuddling. Hey. Couples.
So it's in regular schools as well. I thought it was just because mine is like an industrial like low school, so vele habanumlao. So the cuddling was excessive 24/7. I thought like in other schools, like maybe there's somebody going, breathe, man, like
Bro.
yo,
The high school I was at,
yo.
I would see them, bankatafole, bangalitulo, balolokobo,
Yes.
baramsamo, boy, obayamsamo mo, molotso, obayamotafule, baby girl wa robala, sleeps on top. I'm just like, yo,
Glue.
I'm just there like, I must be nice, yeah.
No man, even from the bus on their way to school, bus on.
That, yo, dude.
Even when they get on the bus after in class, so okay. I thought I was just the only one.
Nah. I mean, my students, they ran that school. When they don't want to do a test,
That sounds like my school. Yeah.
when they don't want to do a test, they'll tell you like, nah, today no test. I would prepare tests because my coach would be like, oh, for next week, please prepare 20 questions, easy questions.
After this, we need to discuss the school. Because why is it sounding so much like mine? Mine will tell me no, we're We're not doing the test. Skip
Yeah. That's me. Like
Okay.
the co-teacher would go inside and be like, they don't want to do the test today. Maybe next week.
And I'm like, you gave me this test.
I'm like, dog. I'm like, oh, okay.
My time.
But the kids were great, right? They were very fun. Once the 45 minutes is over, or
Yeah.
the 55 minutes is over, they transform into the sweetest kids. They're talking to you. You just like, so for a whole hour, you watched me
Yes.
speak to myself. And you know how to speak.
I will ignore. I wanna. Oh, high school.
But yeah, man, like enjoy your time.
Yeah.
Right. Don't take it to heart. Please do not take
Because
it
they will
to
try
heart.
you.
Yeah. You know, on day one, lay down the law. The first time somebody tries you, nip it in the butt immediately. Don't be nice.
Especially teenagers. Yeah.
Nip it in the butt so that they know that
Why did I get these tips?
you're in charge.
But yeah.
We found this out the hard way.
Yeah, we're learning.
Yeah.
I'm listening to this now, like post. I'm like, I could have used all of this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right. But
that's
like
why we
that.
do these videos.
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. And travel. Vacation, travel. Travel.
Any moment that you get,
Yeah.
enjoy.
Lockdown might come back. Travel.
Hey, rebuke. Just from my air lockdown. Guys, and that's a wrap. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this series. This is the end of my series. It's my end of my YouTube videos in South Korea. This is my last video in South Korea.
Like I'm still shocked like that. You know?
Ish.
And like have fun, guys. Have
We
fun.
were
Have
nine.
fun.
And that is it. We are out. See you in the next series or whatever.
Bye.
Bye.